Your session is always a counseling session because there's always something interesting. This, for an example, now is the police going there a lot?
We've had police coming. Sometimes you have individuals who do come around who try to go, hey, how can I, make this my base of operations? So we work really hard to make sure that the community are the people that live there, not people that surf and hover and all that, which is kind of a weird little, you could see it as a bit of a conflict, because in a weird way, okay, we're building these houses to help people who've been struggling with homelessness to be housed.
Choose to be homeless, right?
At the same time, we're making sure that those who are not housed at the moment aren't we don't want to, our places for people who were homeless, not people who are. So we're not an encampment, we're not letting people just kind of surf around in the community, because we want people to live a housed life. So we work really hard at that.
Somebody offered me, told me, okay, there was my place there, there was just a little minor issue. Somebody look at me and say, would you be interested to go into the tiny home project? First thing I said would be, are you, their language, fucking nuts? Like, a guy like, it's not for everybody.
No, of course not.
A guy like me wouldn't last long. And like you said, in one section, in the other section, I wouldn't be my ADHD. I wouldn't be, what are you doing this section? You're supposed to stay in that section.
Well,
where's the people on Crystal Met? Oh, they're in that section.
How do you use your house now? Like, are you there?
We're lucky.
Are you there all the time? No. Are you there a little bit? Are you
in and out, downtown?
Yeah.
In and out. Nobody talks to nobody down there. Just a little bit.
Right.
Not much.
Right.
It's not your community.
So you don't really you know who your neighbors are, but you're not hanging out.
And it's beautiful. You don't need somebody knocking at your door all the time.
Right.
It's privacy and it's good.
Yeah.
Now,
well, you like that, and you're kind of a, your patch, is kind of downtown. Like that's where you like to walk.
Well, I've been here for 20 years. Sadly.
Yeah. So for you, that's a fit.
Now for another person, they might want to stay in that home for 23 out of 24 hours. Did you manage the Wi-Fi? Everything's all settled?
All good.
All good? Mm-hmm. And I see you got mailbox there.
Yep.
So everybody
has a key.
So those
key to the house, key to the mailbox.
Those two buildings. Now what's going to be in there? Laundromat?
The big building?
Yeah.
So the big building is, the front of it's going to be our cafe, which we have this neighborly coffee we launched in Pickeroons.
What's in there anyway at Pickeroons?
We have a cafe, pop-up cafe in Pickeroons.
Yeah, so what are you giving? Bagels?
No, coffee.
Just no...
well, there's cookies and peanut butter cups and things like that. Okay. But we're open at 7:30 till 2 o'clock every day. So, and then Pickeroons opens at 11 till whatever. So you go from coffee to beer, kind of thing. So we're running the coffee shop. So we do high-end coffee. It's like espresso, cappuccino,
Sean's a smart guy.
Sean's a great guy.
Great guy.
He's been very supportive of what we're doing.
Yeah, he's the type you want to invite at a party. He come up with some pretty funny stories, I tell you.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's been great. And so that's fun. And what it does too is it gives people in Fredericton another way to interact with us, learn about us, that kind of thing. So we don't want to be like
snobs.
Well, not snobs, but it's like, these people do this work over here, but that's them. Yeah. I want us to feel like it's Fredericton. So that's why that building, that we'll have a very large cafe in there that's be open to the public. It will have food there too, not just coffee.
That should be open a couple of months.
Oh, maybe closer to November or something. We'll
November.
see.
So, any complaint from your neighbors?
Well, no, we have one neighbor really that
Yeah.
we know quite well.
I used to take a shortcut to go through that.
Yeah, well, yeah, and we are putting up a little bit of fencing to make sure people don't cut through our neighbor's property, you know, because even though you talk to people, sometimes it still happens and that kind of thing. But no, we work hard at that, and Walmart's our other neighbor on the other
Walmart,
side.
shoplifting.
And the
That's-
manager of Walmart's great. We have community members that work there.
Come in.
He's hired them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
they can't be that bad of shoplifters
Yeah.
if they're been hired. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. And so, yeah, we've got
And you have good coffee, McDonald's.
that's right. Yeah.
Sorry, the competition, but
Our
McDonald's,
coffee's a little higher end than that,
Okay,
but
but-
it's okay. McDonald's coffee's there. I drink it too.
the cafe. So how many homes so far?
We just moved 63
63.
on Monday. So I have, I think, 3 vacant and 60 occupied, and the next 3 will be probably August 1st.
How many females and male?
It's almost half. I think right now we might have slightly more males than females, but up to like June we were almost 50-50.
Really?
Yeah, and we have 3 couples, and the rest are all single.
3 couples.
Yeah.
And it is a small place to have a domestic dispute.
Yeah, I thought we would have more couples than we do. I just had a sense there were more couples out there that
Yeah.
didn't have, you know, housing sorted out. But of course, we don't choose off the list, right? So there could be more, and maybe they're just not being brought forward. I don't know. But the 3 couples came pretty early on.
Yep.
In our.
Are they still there? The
Yeah.
couple that was in the tent? They're still there. Wow.
Yeah.
They've been there for about 6. They were the first one there.
Yeah. Year and a half.
And then you'll have more. What's the limit?
For people?
Yeah.
Or the houses?
Yeah.
We're going to build 99.
99. That's right. We already had this conversation.
Yeah.
Why not 100?
Because there's always one missing. You know the story, the 99, the 100 sheep?
No.
No, it's a parable. So Jesus said, suppose you had 100 sheep. Suppose a shepherd has 100 sheep and he loses one. Won't he leave the 99 behind and go after the one that's lost? And then when he finds it, he'll put him on his shoulders and he'll carry him back, and he'll have a party and say, hey, everybody, let's celebrate because my sheep is back. Then he tells the next story, and he says, well, suppose a woman has 10 coins and she loses one. Isn't she going to stop everything, sweep the house, find the coin, and then when she finds the coin, she's going to call her friends and she's going to say, let's celebrate, my coin that was lost is found. Then the third story, so we went from 1 of 100 sheep to 1 of 10 coins. Then he says, suppose one of you has 2 sons, and one of the sons says, I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore, can I have my inheritance, and I want to take off. And the son does that, and he takes off, and he spends all the money, and he becomes homeless. And he says, I'm starving, and he takes a job taking care of pigs. And he's like, I wish I could eat what the pigs are eating. And then he says, maybe I should just go back to my father's house because even his servants are living better than I am. So then, but the son says, but I'm no longer worthy to be his son because of what I've done. I told him to get out. I want to get out of here. I don't have anything to do with you. Took his money, spent it all. But he says, I'm going to go back. My hands and knees. He goes back.
How long this is going to last?
Almost done. So then he says to the